Good morning, world changers. It is day 79 of the 100 Days of Self-Discovery Challenge. So today's question is, who is your greatest role model? Now, I love this question because I think this is one of the fundamental problems that we have in society. I don't think we have enough positive role models that are empowering us, inspiring us, leading by example, and encouraging us to be the best that we can be, which is why I advocate getting a life coach or a mentor or a business coach or somebody that is a positive influencer in your life, somebody that can help you to see your potential, that can help you believe in yourself, that can coach you through some the challenges of change or trying to improve yourself, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, always obstacles will come up when we try to do something different. I've had, as you know, I'm a massive advocate of having a life coach. They're very different from like a counsellor or something, because a life coach is very much, well, it's looking at your whole life and encouraging you to kind of go soul searching and think about what the life it is you want to create and what it is that might be holding you back. They don't give you the answers. They just, a very good one, will ask you the right questions for you to unpick it and work it out yourself, which to some extent is what a counsellor will do. However, I just think there's a very different aspect. With coaching, it's very much looking at what you can create, what you can do, the steps, the process of what you need to do, and putting everything in place and bringing it all together. And it's obviously looking at every aspect of your life. It's not just single areas of focus. So I am a huge advocate of role models. I don't believe that we do have an awful lot of role models. If you think about currently in your own life on a completely local level, not looking at, I don't know, celebrities or whoever's in the public eye, think about who inspires you in your immediate environment. I know certainly when I was working, I didn't feel inspired by a lot of my bosses. Sorry, bosses, if you're watching. I didn't feel, I felt that they were struggling with their own challenges, their own stresses that they had to deal with. They're human. It's the same with teachers. They're doing their absolute best in schools, but they are held back by resources, limitations, the stresses, all kinds of issues that goes on in our schooling system today. Same with our parents. Our parents absolutely do the best that they can, but they have been conditioned by their own parents, their own environment, their own influences, their own role models, and they're passing on, whether they're aware of it, but inadvertently, usually passing on their own limiting beliefs, self-doubt, fears, so the cycle continues. So this is why, with a self-discovery practice, a personal development practice, this is why it's really vitally important to seek out people that do lift you up, make you feel just make you feel alive, make you feel motivated to do something, encourage you, support you through the good times. They celebrate the wins and they support you through the challenges as well. And I really urge you, if you don't feel you've got any role models in your life just now, seek them out, whether that's going to a personal development group, it's connecting with a community online that's into growth, spirituality, personal development, all these kind of things. Read books, that's another way to connect and be inspired by role models. I've got loads of books that I read, and the authors they have no idea the impact that they've had on my life just by, a certain chapter in a book or a certain quote that they've said, or, just telling their story that I've been able to relate to, and I've been able to make changes in my own life. So there's various ways you can get role models in your life. But at the moment, thinking about, who is your greatest role model? And to help you with this question, think about why they are a role model to you. What is it that about them that inspires you? Think about the qualities they have. Break down, you know, is it kindness? Is it enthusiasm? Is it they're encouraging? You know, they always know the right thing to say. Are they a great listener? Do you see the way they operate with everyone? Are they consistent in the way that they operate with other people? I mean, I think that is something that is a really good quality to have when you see somebody that is very self-assured, they know who they are, they know what their values are, what they stand for, and they don't change depending on the person. They will adapt to the environment, but they will still stand true to their selves and their values. And, you know, I think watching that is a really remarkable quality. It's something that I really look for in somebody. And think about, when you've identified these different qualities, think about how you can use those qualities to help you in your life. You know, how can you adopt them? Now, this is not about copying and becoming a model of somebody. This is about, you know, being true to yourself, being you, still having your unique self, personality, gifts and what have you. But it's thinking, well, I like that quality, I want to adopt it, I want to have those qualities, I want the people to say that about me. I want people, like, for example, I like people to say that I'm kind, I'm funny, I'm caring, that I do stick to my values. You know, I'm not a chameleon who will change just with whoever I'm with. You know, so yeah, so think about who your role models are, and if you're struggling with this question, then that's time to go and seek some role models out. And, you know, I've already given you some ideas and suggestions where you can find potential role models. But of course, you can always join the Change Your World community. We've got our personal development group that is online. It's on Facebook and it's private. It's free to join. You can share your reflections in there. We've got our conference coming up on the 6th of April. So you've got loads of like-minded people that you can connect with. We're currently developing our online coaching course that, all going well, will launch on the 1st of May. You will be able to sign up before then, but it will go live on the 1st of May. And we'll be bringing a whole range of speakers. So effectively, I'm taking my conferences online so that I can reach more people, because obviously I'm here in the Highlands. I'm very aware that not everybody can get here to the Highlands of Scotland, although you should, because it's just beautiful up here. Put it on your bucket list, put it on your goal map to come to the Highlands of Scotland. But yeah, so, and obviously we have our weekly live coaching group here, so that find out what's in your area and connect with people that will lift you up and inspire you and empower you. I cannot say these words enough, because we do actually become the direct reflection of the people we spend the most time with. So if you find yourself that you're in quite a toxic environment, you're surrounded by people that are negative or challenging to be around, or, you know, don't lift you up or critical, then you end up becoming a direct reflection of that. You may, I was going to say balk at that idea, but that's a very Scottish word. Depending where you're listening to this in the world, you might not have a clue what that means, but basically you might reject that idea that you will become anything like that person. But as humans, we are actually trained to mirror. Our brain works like that. We mirror behavior. So, you know, before you know it, you can be acting out like something like that. That's why so for example, you're in an exchange with somebody and, you know, you might be quite calm, but they start losing it, and you suddenly start mirroring it and you start losing it as well. Or if somebody's laughing and you're in the foulest of moods, but their laugh is so infectious, then you find yourself, you can't avoid it. So that's what happens. So it is vitally important that you choose your tribe and the people you spend the most time with very wisely. And I'm aware that sometimes that can mean some difficult choices, because, you know, sometimes our family and loved ones are not actually the right people we need around them. And when I first heard this concept, I was like, well, you know, what do you do with that? It's not like you can ditch your family and your friends, but if they are not bringing you joy, happiness, lifting you up, being positive in your life and causing you nothing but toxicity, negativity, drama, pain, you know, just because they're they've been a friend for a long time, or they've been, you know, their family, doesn't give them the right to treat you that way. So it's all about setting healthy boundaries. You know, as long as you set your boundaries, then you send a direct message, I am not comfortable or accepting that behaviour. So anyway, that went off down a track. So look forward to your reflections. Feel free to share your comments below. And if you're enjoying these 100 days of self-discovery, please like, comment and share, and let other people know about this challenge. And you know, you can watch all the videos from day one if you're just catching this now. They're all on the Change Your World website at changeyourworld.me. So tune in there. You can start right from the beginning, or just start from now. You know, day 79 is a totally perfect place to start. Too many P's. Anyway, love to you all. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow for day 80. We'll get into the 100. Bye.